What's up, guys? Edrone here, and today I'm going to show you an easier way to calibrate your accelerometer on your brushless whoop that has the micro USB port on the bottom. Stay tuned. So if you guys don't know, calibrating your accelerometer on your brushless whoop will prevent a lot of drifting when you go to take off in the house in angle mode if you're, or outside. If your brushless whoop starts drifting to the back or the front or the side, you need to recalibrate your accelerometer. However, it's kind of hard to do in beta flight when you have it plugged in to the micro USB cable on the bottom. How are you supposed to lay this down flat to calibrate it? And you can try to get two-level objects and set it on there and try to have this hanging off the side of the table, but it really is truly a pain in the rear end. So let me show you guys a much easier way to calibrate your accelerometer to keep your brushless whoops flying nice and level. So if you ever have a brushless whoop that starts drifting real bad when you take off, see how bad that's drifting? When I let off the stick, it's coming right back. Watch this. Coming right back for me. So, there's something really easy you can do. So, you need to find a nice flat surface, whether it be a carpet or a box, and stick the drone so it's nice and level. And you're going to use your controller for your stick command. With the throttle disarmed, you're going to move it. This is going to be for mode 2. So you're going to move your left throttle stick to top left corner, and then you're going to take your right stick and you're going to push it down once till you hear a beep. Hear that beep?
Telemetry lost. Telemetry recovered.
Okay, that beep meant that we just calibrated the accelerometer. Now watch what happens when we take off. Nice and level. Now, we are getting a slight drift to the right. So in order to fix that, go ahead and land the quad. In order to trim the accelerometer, what we need to do is hold the left stick all the way to the top and take the right stick and move it in the direction that's opposite of the way it was drifting. So for example, the quadcopter was drifting to the right, so we're going to push this stick to the left once. Hear that beep?
Telemetry lost.
Okay.
Telemetry recovered.
We just trimmed the accelerometer. So now let's take a look at how stable it is. Much better. Now, we're getting a little bit of a drift to the rear. Not bad. Let's take a look again. So it's going to the right a little bit. So let's trim one more time. So once again, throttle up, right stick. This is in mode 2. We're going to move over once and hear a beep. Okay.
Telemetry lost.
We just trimmed the accelerometer to the left again. So now let's see what happens.
Telemetry recovered.
Much better, much better. Look at that. Now we got a nice stable hover.
Telemetry lost. Telemetry recovered.
Now it's drifting backwards just a little bit. So what we can do now is, since it's drifting towards the back, we're going to throttle all the way up, and we're going to move this stick forward once in the up position.
Telemetry lost.
Okay.
Telemetry recovered.
We just trimmed the accelerometer forward. So now let's see what it looks like. Much better now, much better. Now it's not going to hover exactly in place, but you can get it pretty close. That to me feels pretty good. That feels pretty daggone good to me. This is the Mobula 7. I'm running it on 1S. And that's how you trim the accelerometer and calibrate the accelerometer to get a more stable hover without having to mess around with the USB and Betaflight and all that good stuff. You can see now it's flying nice and good. Feels good on the sticks. And this is in angle mode. Look at that nice stable hover there. Look at that. Nice and stable. Nice and stable. That's what you want. You want your whoop to be nice and stable in the house in angle mode. That's exactly what you want. Thank you guys so much for watching. Any suggestions, put them down in the comments. We'd love to hear it. Till next time, more Mobula 7 videos to come. Edrone, out.